purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Okashevsky's checked in. The Jazz also changing it up. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Kuminga comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in for De'Aaron Fox. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam King. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Brown is checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Vassell in for Quickly. Passes it to Cunningham. Giannis inside. He's guarded by Nurkic. Here's Cunningham. Talking about that win against the Cavaliers, he was definitely a major factor as well. Just 2 to shoot, and it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. There's the drive. Doncic passes to Vassell. Dishes it to Brown. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Kuminga. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one. Missed it and has no one to blame but himself.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. Out left to the wing. Here's Vassell. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And Doncic gets it to go.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Right side, Green. Lets it go. No good on that one. And Minnesota now the other way. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
This is definitely the first of many tonight. And in these first games, you always try to set the tone and take that mental and psychological edge.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Vassell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this thing.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Good work there as it goes.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
Zeke Naji, Ayo Dosunmu.
Here's Pokusevski. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Williams against Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. Now here's Kuminga. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 4. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. Well, arguably the premier sleeper pick of the 2023.
I got the velvet, young.
And that shot certainly comes in handy for one of the league's smaller guards.
And some call it the giant killer. That floater game is a thing of beauty.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against them.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Kuminga. Dosunmu is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Williams. It's Naji in at the center position. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Bridges in for Brown. It's Fox with the drive.
Yeah, I love how Fox uses that wiry frame of his. He's eel-like in his ability to get to spots he wants to get to. He's always under control despite playing at a high rate of speed.
Doncic outside. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop. And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career. And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Bridges finds Doncic. Back to Bridges. Out to Doncic. Back to Bridges. 5 to shoot. Count the basket. Bridges has got his second bucket. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Williams looking over the floor. Fires the three. Bridges with the board. Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Cousins. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Cousins has got his second basket of the night. And so Fox will bring it up for the Jazz. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Feeds to Williams. And the rejection by Cousins.
Cousins not one to be challenged there. Tenacious denial.
Dosunmu's shot is off. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Doncic. Rebounded by the Jazz. And here is Fox. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Now with guys like Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, we've seen, Clark, the resurgence of the center position in the NBA.
Yeah, how about that, Kevin? A little bit of back to the future because historically centers were the go-to guys on title teams when you look at the history of the game. Even though we've shifted to a perimeter game, we've seen the skilled big men have MVP caliber seasons the last several years.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Nurkic checked in for Cousins. Joe Ingles comes in for Pokusevski. And quickly in for Vassell.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Green passes to Giannis. Giannis is double. Over quickly. No good off the back of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Doncic dishes to Nurkic and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Brown's checked in, and he can't hit the second.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Doncic outside, and stolen by Thibault. Inside, and Cunningham with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Shot clock at 5, and Doncic gets it to go.
Such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Doesn't go for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Doncic looking it over. On the wing quickly. Guarded by Green. With the shot. Off the left rim and out. Jazz trail by 4. Now Giannis. He has 6. Cunningham passes to Giannis. Kicks to Cunningham. Shoots over Doncic. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Quickly with it. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Minnesota on top. They lead by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
There's been a ton of it.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.